Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? We watching a basketball video today, Steph Curry and all that stuff.
It's February
I'm a LeBron
27th,
fan, he was
2016.
sexual.
We're in Oklahoma City where the Thunder and the Golden State Warriors are tied at
Feel me?
118. There's 3.4 seconds left in overtime. It's a regular season game, so what's a big deal? Well, this is a defining game for OKC, a team desperate to be seen as a real threat. On the Warriors side, this game might just let us know if they're human or if they're some sort of basketball AI programmed to win everything always.
Shout out to Clay, he always injured. Curry, he really out here being a demon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a Curry fan, but I respect him. Same for Draymond Green. He a good leader.
There's a lot going on. Let's rewind. This Warriors lineup has been called the death lineup ever since they took the championship last year. And this season, they've been great.
Equal down to the greatest player of all time. Harrison Barnes, he kind of fell off, but he okay. Clay goated, Curry goated, Draymond Hall of Famer.
Reapering their way through the league. They're currently 52-5. That's right, it's late February and they've only lost 5 games. That puts them on pace to beat the 96 Bulls record for most wins in a season. They already busted
Michael Lorden, Lottie Lippin, L. Jordan overrated. Can't give that to him. Hakeem, he cool, but it's really for my time, so I really can't talk.
Rockets' record best start, a feat the
I got
Warriors
LeBron
accomplished
over Jordan.
without their head coach.
Couldn't do
For the
anything
first
without
half of the
Pippen.
season, Steve Kerr was sidelined with health problems stemming from back surgery. Assistant
I
Luke
don't like
Walton
Steve
had to
Kerr.
step in and experience unprecedented success.
I feel like Coach Kerr don't really do anything, and like whenever a player gets hot, he just takes him out. I don't know why. Like Clay definitely could have had like 80. Curry could have had like 60. Like, why are you taking him out the game?
Walton stayed humble, crediting the system Kerr had put in place last year. That system was a fast-paced, small ball game with an emphasis on cutting and ball movement, spacing the floor while creating good looks for the Splash Brothers or whoever happened to be on at the time. The Warriors have a deep bench, which Kerr relied on. How valuable is a deep bench? To answer that question, look no further than the Warriors' first matchup with OKC this season, in the beginning of February.
Drop him off.
The Thunder stars were excellent. KD had 40
Don't like
points.
Westbrook. KD a hooper. And he from PG. I'm not from PG, but he's from Maryland, so I fuck with KD. Westbrook at L though. Overrated MVP.
But it wasn't enough.
And I don't like him on my team. Free John
The
Wall.
Warrior bench outscored the Thunder bench 42-17 on their way to a win. To OKC's credit, they did make a game of it. The score was tied with under 4 minutes to go. Sure, in those remaining minutes, the Warriors dominated and the Thunder folded in on themselves like a shy armadillo, but still, giving the Warriors a real challenge matters. The best in the East Cavs couldn't do it. Neither could the second best in the West Spurs. Kerr was so starved for competition, he said that OKC game was fun.
You don't have to come in here to tell me that. Kind of. Now I gotta cut this out.
In on themselves like a shy armadillo, but still, giving the Warriors a real challenge matters. The best in the East Cavs couldn't do it. Neither could the second best in the West Spurs. Kerr was so starved for competition, he said that OKC game was fun and it was about time they had a close game. So hold your heads high, OKC. You almost beat... No? No, you hate what I'm saying and you hate me for saying it? Harsh but fair. Of that first matchup, Russell Westbrook said that before the game he felt they could beat the Warriors.
Didn't want him to come to the Warriors though. Ruin my man LeBron. Not really, he didn't ruin his career, but like he hindered it a little bit. He should have came to Washington, got him a little ring with his home team, and then do whatever he want, man.
After the game, he felt they could beat the Warriors. Tonight's rematch is their chance to prove it. This year is supposed to be big for OKC. That's the whole reason they got this new coach over here. Billy Donovan replaced Scott Brooks this summer, Brooks,
I hate Scott Brooks. He don't do anything. Terrible coach. Terrible, like, end of the game type of situations. Bad. Terrible. Terrible.
the Thunder to the finals in 2012, but they haven't been back, and last year, with Kevin Durant injured, they didn't even make the playoffs. Donovan was hired to get the Thunder back into champion contention and fast. Why the urgency? Well, winning is fun. Who'd want to delay that? And, perhaps more importantly, KD is about to be a free agent. He hasn't said he's going to leave, and he seems to have a strong bond with his teammates. But if he can't win a ring with OKC, he might want to go somewhere he can win one, like a super team.
Got two of
Interestingly
them.
enough, the Thunder might have had a super team themselves if they hadn't traded away James Harden in 2012. But they did, and we have to move on. With Donovan at the helm and Durant back from injury this year, there was reason to believe in the Thunder again. Everybody was doing it. As the season got underway, Durant and Westbrook were an offensive force. The Thunder are currently the second highest scoring team in the league, the best rebounding team in the league, and they've only lost 7 home games. But that's not enough. Overall, they're 41-17, and at this point in the season, nobody really thinks they're going to win a championship, which Jeff Van Gundy pointed out during tonight's game.
All year has been about 3 teams, and rightfully so. Warriors, Spurs, Cavaliers.
Come on, man. The
Cleveland.
Thunder bench is right there.
Big Brown in the building.
Why aren't they title threats? Their defense.
Should be up there
They'd
somewhere.
leave the perimeter open like it was a different era of basketball, one where it was considered gauche to take a wide open 3, so nobody would. But tonight's been a different story. The Thunder defense has held Klay Thompson to a single made 3 in regulation. They've been giving Draymond Green trouble. He had 0 points in the first half.
Draymond don't score, though.
Sure, fine, yes, he's racking up assists and rebounds, but there's evidence that his lack of scoring is bothering him. At halftime, he had an outburst so loud, reporters
Draymond averaging the triple single right now.
outside the locker room could hear it. He yelled, "I am not a robot," at Steve Kerr, which, hey, who hasn't wanted to yell after a bad day of work? He also yelled, "I know I can play. You have me messed up right now." Honestly,
See what I mean? Steve Kerr always do that shit.
I just admire his confidence. He was heard telling people to come sit me down, so I guess he'd been standing during all this, which, yeah, that's how I pictured it. This was whole body screaming. And while causing your opponent to scream with his whole body is impressive, the Thunder's improved defense had a weakness. It didn't work on Steph Curry. He's hit 11 from beyond the arc, connecting even when he's well covered. See?
This is good defense by Steven Adams.
Look at Curry, man.
There's nothing you can do.
Lucky for the Thunder,
He is
Durant
inspirational
answered
now.
that shot with
Not
a
gonna lie to
nothing
you.
you can do 3 of his own. Durant's been answering all night, so now he's on the bench? No.
Mark?
In order to address the climate crisis, we have to transform everything. You don't have to.
Kevin Durant was league MVP in 2014. Then a broken foot
You're the real
ruined his
MVP.
and OKC's 2015 season. But this year he's back, and I think that foot's all better. He's had a very nice game tonight. Whenever the Warriors got close, he brushed them back.
40 ball.
An example. As the third quarter wound down, Curry hit one of those threes he likes so much, giving Golden State a 1-point lead, their first lead of the game, which lasted a mere 30 seconds, because Durant responded with back.
I got a question. Who do y'all think will win in a one-on-one? Prime John Wall or Curry? I think John Wall would wash him one-on-one. I'm not saying Wall is better than Curry, but one-on-one, I got Wall. I got Kyrie one-on-one, all that stuff. Wall is more athletic, faster, dunks, all that shit. He could break him. I think he a better playmaker personally. But yeah, only thing Curry got on him is shooting. And John Wall, the best blocking point guard out here. So you're gonna pack him.
The back threes to close the quarter. Maybe
One-on-one.
this OKC
No screens or anything, because you know Curry love them screens.
should be on Jeff Van Gundy's list after all. Wait. With 11.8 seconds left in the game, the Warriors cut the deficit to just 2? Death lineup doesn't say die. But okay, Thunder have the ball, so as long as they don't, totally panic, they should be alright. Trapped in the corner, Durant was expecting a foul that didn't come, so he heaved the ball forward. Clay tipped it, Draymond saved it, Clay found Iguodala, and Durant put his arm straight up. No, he fouled with 0.7 of a second left.
Oh, whistle on a foul! A foul is called!
The not great
Told
free
you,
throw
bro.
shooter rose to the occasion,
Give
hit
it to
both,
Iguodala.
and then we had overtime. 1 minute
Iguodala,
into
the greatest
overtime,
player of
KD
all
was
time.
like, bad things always come in threes, right? And picked up his 6th foul. So he's out. But OKC has another all-star. Westbrook stepped up, and the Thunder managed to stay in this game so far.
Break boy.
Steph Curry is bringing the ball up, which Warrior fans are relieved to see. Not just because he's currently the league's best shooter and has 43 points tonight, but because of a scary moment at the start of the third. He left the court after he rolled his ankle and Westbrook accidentally landed on it. Of course, you don't want to see your star player go down, but you especially don't want to see Steph Curry go down with
Clay
an
in the
ankle issue.
building. You got Clay right
Curry's
there.
ankles
Got
had
Clay.
threatened to ruin his career basically
Got
before it
Clay.
started. In 2011,
And
his sophomore
Iguodala.
season, he missed 8 games because of ankle sprains. In the lockout-shortened 2012 season, he only played 26 games because of his ankles. People said he had glass ankles, and when his rookie contract was up, it was considered risky for the Warriors to re-sign him. Sure, he was great when he played, but how much could he play? Due to the risk, the Warriors ended up saving some money on his contract. And then, surprise, he ends up healthy and so good it's a little bit gross. Plus, the Warriors could afford his other teammates. Risk equals reward. Write that one down. But then, when he got hurt tonight, you couldn't help but wonder, had the spell worn off and turned his ankles back to glass? Well, if it has, maybe glass ankles are better than ones made of bones and muscles and tendons and blood and stuff, because Curry returned to this game and went off. Within 4 minutes of checking in, he hit 3 threes, 2 free throws, and found most space for a layup. In the fourth quarter, he poured in 2 more from beyond the arc. In overtime, he wasn't afraid of contact and drew that 6th foul on KD. Plus, he hit another pair of threes. So yeah, Golden State wants him with the ball here. In the next 3.4 seconds, he can give the Warriors
Curry
a
gonna
win
hit
that
that.
would show the league they can be challenged,
Bang,
hurt,
what a shot from
pissed at each
Curry.
other, down most of the game, but it don't matter. Or the Thunder can make it matter. Their new and improved defense has 3.4 seconds to get a stop, another OT, and a chance to win. A win which would allow them to interrupt and enter the title conversation by screaming their own name in triumph. It's time. Welcome to a moment in history.
Timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! The brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry continues.
Okay, Curry, man. It's so inspirational. Well, that's going to do it for today. Second video to ever come out. Put it down in the comments what you want to watch. And who do you think will win? John Wall or Curry, 1-on-1? I got Wall. Y'all probably got Curry, but maybe I'm a little biased. I'm out of here.